is over. You're actually going to focus on governing the country. All this fighting like rats in a sack is done and dusted.
Well, there is no point in refighting.
I think he's got an interview with James Cleverly with some reaction.
Indeed so. Ben, let me introduce James Cleverly, the Foreign Secretary. Afternoon to you. Your reaction, Rishi Sunak to be our next Prime Minister? Well, the guy who was defeated by the current Prime Minister is replacing her a matter of weeks after she took office, and that will take place in the next 24 hours. Rishi Sunak, the man who campaigned all summer as the underdog amongst Conservative Party members on that trudge around town halls and exhibition centres doing umpteen hustings as the underdog, defeated by Liz Truss, to then see Liz Truss's programme for government that he had critiqued, particularly her economic prospectus, collapse within the first few weeks of her trying to implement it, and here he is on the brink of replacing her and becoming Prime Minister. Confirmed that he is the new Conservative Party leader. We're into one of those windows where we have a different Conservative Party leader from Conservative Prime Minister. He assumes one title before he can assume the other. As we heard there from Sir Graham Brady, he is going to be going in front of his MPs, his parliamentary party, in the next half hour or so, in order to, well, make the case for the government he is about to lead. We know he has the support of a majority of Conservative MPs who are willing to publicly endorse him before this moment. The big challenge now for the Conservative Party is the extent to which they can rally around a new Prime Minister. They weren't doing that in the final weeks and months of Boris Johnson's tenure. They weren't doing that, frankly, for...
Says Penny Mordaunt is our membership, whether we are elected representative, activists, fundraisers or supporters, we all have a stake in who our leader is. These are unprecedented times. Despite the compressed timetable for the leadership contest, it's clear that colleagues feel we need certainty today. They have taken this decision in good faith for the good of the country. Members should know that this proposition has been fairly and thoroughly tested by the agreed 1922 process. So Penny Mordaunt there dropping out and leaving it Chris Mason until the very last minute.
Yeah, what an incredible moment. Literally the last minute, as we were approaching 2 o'clock, at the point where the window was about to slam shut for any Conservative wannabe to assemble 100 nominations to stand for the leadership. Just as that window was about to slam shut, confirmation from Penny Mordaunt that she'd listened to those in her party, including those who had been supporting her, to withdraw from the contest in the interests of certainty and stability. And so with that moment happening, Rishi Sunak now set to be Prime Minister, short of someone managing to run a